Fred, thank you.
And, thank you, my friend.
Do you mean that seriously, my friend?
Yes, I'm his friend. He knows I'm his friend.
You're not my friend. He's my friend.
I'm still his friend.
I don't care what your relationship with me is, Fred. I was asking about Howard.
That's quite evident, Robin.
Fred, you know Robin is your friend.
Robin's friends with no one.
He can't say it now. He's too hurt, so he's taking it out on me.
Right.
As usual, I get the brunt of it.
That's why you're here.
There you go.
All right, Robin, let's go to... One thing about Fred, he's not a sexist.
That's it.
He feels your words are very important.
Man, does he beat me up.
Right.
There you go.
He feels your words are very important. You know how men usually ignore women?
That's right. With the Ann Landers thing, nobody's paying
Robin
attention.
very seriously.
Fred takes every word I say more seriously.
Kathy Lee Gifford calls Gelman a Jew.
Nobody
cares. Woman. Fred takes your words very seriously.
Absolutely.
He gives them extra weight.
Right.
I like that, Fred.
Right.
Thank you. Makes me more than equal. So can I go on?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Michael Jackson collapsed on stage while rehearsing for a cable television special yesterday and was taken to a hospital suffering from apparent dehydration.
Well, what did they give him to liquefy him?
All I heard them say on some of these tapes is that they gave him oxygen right away.
Oh, I see.
And they realized that he had a very low blood pressure. Usually what you do in a situation like that is you start an IV and you give a person fluid.
Why does somebody have low blood pressure?
If they get dehydrated, your blood pressure will drop. That is one of the classic signs.
The EMS workers, who always keep everything very confidential,
have been blabbing to the press.
Like they're working on a book right now. But they actually confirmed everything I said in my book, which
It's true. It was almost like reading your book word for word, listening to their description of what they found when they came to take care of Michael Jackson at the Beacon Theater.
And what did they find, Robin?
They found a man in such heavy pancake makeup that was running down his face so that it looked like he was melting.
Right. That's exactly what they said. I'm telling you, I'm telling the truth in my book.
In fact, the makeup was so thick that they couldn't tell what condition Jackson was in. You know, they usually check your skin to see if you're cold, clammy, pale, etc. You know, they're looking for coloring.
That's what I did to Fred when I saved his life at Scores. Go ahead, yes?
I think it was Derek.
You got to remind him of those things.
Right.
But anyway, when they looked at Jackson, they said, we can't tell anything from his face.
Right.
It's melting.
Right.
So we have to open his shirt and look at his chest to see what color he is. Get your hands off my chest. Lucky for him, they said that he was semi-conscious. He was conscious, but he was just murmuring.
Wow.
When they got to him.
They revived him. They brought in a Cub Scout troop so he could play with them.
Woke him right up?
Right. By the way, the EMS workers, their names were, this is the greatest, LaShun Knight. LaShun Knight. I think that's two guys. I don't know what the other guy's name was, but LaShun Knight.
LaShun, isn't that a woman?
I don't know. That is the wildest name.
I don't know what. You're now making me think it could be a guy, but at first I thought LaShun must be a woman.
Obviously a black person. True? I mean, is there any doubt?
I don't know what that name... La is French, isn't it?
La.
It's a girl.
It is a girl? Yeah. LaShun Knight. Well, very good.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Anyway, here is a bit of the EMS workers talking to reporters after they had taken Michael Jackson to the hospital in that emergency room situation.
Lethargic, a little disoriented, otherwise he was speaking. It was just
moaning and
mumbling.
Was he treated for low blood pressure? That's right. And what does that treatment consist of?
He was given oxygen, he was given an IV, and basically that was about it.
I love how these guys love to talk. Like, there's nothing confidential. That's why it's great if you're famous and you get into a hospital situation.
Well, I think it must be particularly difficult for Michael because here's a guy who's got a lot to hide.
Right. Now people are examining his bozo makeup.
Right. You know, they have to clean you completely when you go into a hospital. So somebody just scrubbed all that stuff off.
Oh, what a mess.
There was only one instance while I was working in a hospital where I saw somebody's they tried to help somebody preserve their dignity.
Mm-hmm.
It was this cross-dresser.
Yeah.
And he always dressed as a woman
yes.
when he was out. And I guess he worked as a prostitute or something, because it was one of those situations where he tried to pick up a guy, and the guy got back to the house, and when he discovered he had a man with him, he shot him. So this guy comes into the emergency room, and all he kept screaming the entire time, he was like, please don't take my wig. Here he's got a bullet wound.
Wow.
And what he's don't take my wig.
And he's dedicated to looking like a woman.
He wants to maintain that facade.
That's called the 24/7. He wants to wear that wig 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So in the doctor's orders, once they got him to his room, was that at all times he must have his wig and his makeup.
Good. That's nice.
So maybe they'll do that for Michael Jackson.
You know who is the same way, who took a bullet, actually? Charles Grodin would not remove his wig. They wanted to clean him up, and he said, please, do not remove my wig. Said that to everybody. Right, Robin, you were there.
I didn't want to tell who it was. I made him a cross-dresser, but it was really Charles Grodin.
Yeah.
But Michael is probably asking for such special requests. It's funny because even when he arrived at the Beacon Theater yesterday, he was wearing a mask because he doesn't want anybody looking at him.
Right.
And there he is, collapsed, and everybody's looking.
Wow.
So anyway, he was supposed to be, I guess, at the Billboard Awards last night. And he, by not showing up, became the major topic of conversation during the award ceremony. Here is Tina Turner, I guess, accepting an award for him.
Hello. That's how she talked.
I didn't even know who this was, actually.
Tina Turner.
Unfortunately, Michael is not with us this evening. As we heard before we went on air, that he was hospitalized in a New York hospital. However, I will accept this award for him and wish for him a speedy recovery.
Oh, please. Please.
And here is Stevie Wonder.
Everybody was, like, wishing him well and stuff.
Came up to the podium.
I tell you, nobody would wish me well. But
I can't imagine.
I don't hang out.
Be said about you.
How come he can hang out with little children and everyone? And where's his wife? Well, I heard she was pretty concerned, actually. Someone said she actually watched part of a news clip about this story.
I'm sure I can speak in behalf of, of all of us here. We ask for God to bless him and for him to be well. And Michael, take care of yourself. We love you. We need you.
Speak for yourself, Stevie. There's Stevie walking down the steps.
To speak for everyone.
Stevie's a loudmouth. we wish you a speedy recovery, and we ask God to take care of you. I think God's going to take care of him plenty once he gets to heaven.
Coolio had something to say about Michael.
Yo, Coolio, my man.
He said that he understood the pressures Jackson was working under as he prepared for his HBO concert. We really work hard. Most of us don't sleep enough, so it could happen to anybody.
Coolio.
A country singer named Brandy agreed. It's rough being a performer, she said.
Who said that, Brandy?
Yeah.
Country singer. There was a country singer with the biggest hat I saw. That's all. Then he turned it off. As soon as those country singers come on, I'm gone.
Well, Garth Brooks has a new album out.
Oh.
He's got a very big hat.
Biggest hat I've ever seen.
And last night on Entertainment Tonight, they asked him why he decided to put out an album at the same time the Beatles have an album out. And he said, well, if you beat them, you beat the Beatles. And if you get beaten by them, you were beaten by the Beatles. So it's no-lose situation.
I think there's a few brains loose underneath that big hat. Big, giant hat.
Janet Jackson also rushed to the hospital to be at her brother's side, according to the newspapers. They are now saying only that Jackson is in stable condition and that he has been treated for low blood pressure and dehydration.
I called Latoya to see if she had a comment, if she's going to the hospital to visit her brother, but she had voicemail on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to call that family secrets line.
Right. I know what's going on.
Now no one knows if the HBO special will be taking place as scheduled because Jackson is hospitalized.
I think it's a publicity stunt.
You think so?
I don't know. Certainly getting his name in the news.
And I guess you get a little sympathy when you've been sick. And everybody then tunes in to see if you're all right.
Didn't you think it was going to be a live event on HBO?
Until I read about it yesterday, and they said they were going to be taping on, Friday and Saturday, and then show the results on HBO on Sunday.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be live, so why, of course he could be there. Give him something to drink, and then send him out there and let him jump around and sing a little those stupid songs. We got to take a break, Rob, and we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Let's return to The Howard Stern Show.
Fred, you're still generating a lot of faxes.
Oh, good.
Hi, Robin and Howard. Fred, lighten up, man. Sounds like you're PMSing.
You're right.
Look, Fred is having a bad day.
You usually don't hear much from Fred. Now we know why. So today, F Fred, not Jackie.
Take that as a compliment.
Give him a break. It's a bad day.
Fred, shut up and take the ribbing, you lottery winner.
Oh.
It sure would be tough to replace you and all the other freight cars being pulled by the Howard Express.
There you go.
If Howard died today, do you think you'd be able to afford the lifestyle you have become accustomed to? Your stupid band doesn't pay the bills.
My accountant.
Signed, Allison Norris. And this one is in defense of Fred. Says, oh, leave Fred alone. He's not kooky at all. Signed, Jackie Stallone.
There you go. She's getting normal now.
Good for you, Fred. All right, Fred generating controversy today. It's his day in the spotlight. Go ahead, Robin. We're continuing with the news.
O.J. Simpson has agreed to do a live, no-holds-barred interview.
He will not do it. Right? Everyone believe it?
Not a chance.
Right.
They say it's a done deal now.
Oh, so was the NBC.
So was his verdict.
From what I understand, Johnny Cochran already did this show. You know that Greta Van Susteren has a new show on CNN?
She's been calling for me to do it.
And she interviewed Johnny Cochran the other day, and then Johnny Cochran seemed to be giving his seal of approval to an O.J. interview. He told reporters yesterday that he felt that Van Susteren, as a lawyer, knew the intricacies of the case and would give O.J. a fair shot.
Good luck. It'll never happen.
Van Susteren, when approached, however, tries to put the emphasis on the no-holds-barred aspects of the interview, that there have been no rules established for this meeting.
It does not serve O.J. Simpson, in a legal sense, to go on any show right now. And there is no way that he will be on that show, so don't get all excited about it. Greta Van Susteren, though, I think she's a piece of ass. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. I saw a picture of her husband. She has a law firm with her husband. He's a big, heavy-set man.
Very heavy.
He must crush her. Because she's as flat as a pancake. Nice body, though, for a lawyer. I'll give her that.
Maybe lawyers have nice bodies. Margaret Clark has a nice body.
Most sharks do not have a nice body. They're all teeth. What else is in the news, Robin?
Greta met with Simpson for 4 hours on Saturday.
I would love to be interviewed by you, Greta.
He didn't agree to the interview until yesterday.
Any sex?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
You will have to perform fellatio if I am to do it. I would love to be on your show, fellatio.
Fellatio.
With that big jaw.
And Greta Van Susteren met with O.J. for 4 hours and her head is still attached?
You see, I am not a killer.
Things are looking up.
Things are looking up. I can behave myself. Much. I can behave myself only sometimes. Except during full moons and when waiters return in sunglasses.
Yesterday I told you that a teenager had been arrested for the robbery of a $500,000 jewel case.
Baba Booey.
Belonged to the Duchess of York, Fergie. Sarah Fergie.
Fergie.
And now they are saying that the reason they were able to catch him is because he was bragging to his friends about stealing the necklace.
And some criminal.
They found one piece of the jewelry at his home and another one in a locker at Kennedy Airport. He seemed to know that he was checking in the luggage of the Duchess.
The Duchess of York pie.
So there you have it. They do say that some of the diamonds are missing. So apparently he was plucking out the diamonds.
I bet she's a listener of ours.
19 years old?
Yep. Call in, will you?
I think he's probably a little busy, Howard. A lot of American kids are scared. A new poll finds that 1/4 of all children from 11 to 17
are scared.
Violence, weapons, or gangs is their main worry.
Raising a bunch of pussies.
Oh, stop it. The survey by Children Now and the Kaiser Permanente Health Group track children's fears and their health and safety threats ranging from violence to drinking. Among 7 to 10-year-olds, 70% worry that they might be stabbed or shot at school or home.
Oh, for God's sake.
That many were also afraid they might be hit or slapped around by an adult.
Wow.
Many teens report using alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and stronger drugs or knowing someone who does, and nearly a third are or know gang members. Minorities had significantly higher figures when it came to exposure to gangs, drugs, and sexual activity.
And then when the cops come into the community, these people complain. So, no one can help.
You know how you're always running around saying if you were single, you'd be having some wild life and you'd be dating half the girls that come up here?
You bet I would.
Well, then you'd have to probably deal with stories like this.
Go ahead.
An aspiring actress whose body turned up in a Manhattan hotel room of a Hollywood producer died from an accidental drug overdose.
I wouldn't be...
You have to ask yourself, what would you do in this situation?
If I'm with a girl and she drug overdoses?
And she dies.
I'd look for another girl.
That's exactly what this guy did. He wasn't there when the police found her.
Right.
Toxicology tests found a lethal combination of opiates, cocaine, and alcohol in the blood of this 19-year-old girl from Staten Island, Leah Zummerlin. A security guard found the woman's body on the 16th floor of the Mayflower Hotel on October 27th, more than 2 days after she and an older man arrived together. The man left earlier without checking out. Detectives later contacted the 35-year-old Californian, described by police as a struggling Hollywood producer, through his lawyers. The producer was never considered a criminal suspect. But isn't there some law against leaving a dead body at
No. Listen, if a girl dies on you, you don't have to stay around.
Is that okay? You just walk out?
It's littering at worst.
Is it a rule? If a girl dies in your room, you don't even need it. That's express check. You just walk out.
Seriously, that might be a littering charge. That's all. You're leaving something in a room that shouldn't be there.
But just imagine it, because, there's some pretty wild girls who come in here who you say, oh, Robin. Like that girl we met out in California.
She's fine.
It's not unlikely that she could do that, come into your room and OD.
No. First of all, I know she's drug-free.
We don't even know who I'm talking about.
I don't either.
Looking at her, looking at this particular girl, I thought, anything could happen.
Oh, let it happen.
You could wake up dead in your bed.
It's worth taking a chance.
You wouldn't mind. You'd stay there with the body, or would you?
No, I'd stay there with it. Because some of those girls look so good, I'd still be with them whether they were dead or alive.
You wouldn't even know it.
I wouldn't even care. As long as they keep their mouth shut. As long as they're still warm.
She's better. She can't talk.
Before that rigor mortis sets in. Oh, man, I'd love it.
All right, I'm just trying to warn you.
But I'm sure, in defense of this guy, she might have just been in a coma when he left, not dead.
He was a nice guy. He just left her sleeping very heavily. Researchers say there are... this is something I wanted to quiz you about, because you claim to be an expert on how to get a woman pregnant.
That's true. I'm very good at it.
When do you do it?
Well, first of all, you got to have tremendous sperm, which I have. Second of all...
What do you mean tremendous sperm? Tremendous
sperm? Yeah, I have powerful
strong
sperm. Strong, powerful, a big number of sperm. Then, let's hear it for my sperm.
Go on.
What time do you do it?
When do you do it? You know how you're supposed to do it? If you're trying to get your wife pregnant, you do it at a certain time.
Well, obviously you wouldn't do it during her cycle, her period. Her enemy. No, I know that for a fact.
Enemy.
And you do it when the legs are spread. And you do it most likely, the best time to do it is during ovulation. Now, how do you know when ovulation? In the case of my wife knows when she's ovulating. She can feel it. Now, she's very in touch with her own body. In fact, she's the only one in touch with her body. Now,
you're not in touch.
No, that's right. And so she would know when she was ovulating. For those of you who are out of touch with your bodies and don't know when you're ovulating, there is a way to take your temperature and find out when you're ovulating.
Track your ovulation.
Right. And you don't have to take your temperature anally. You can do it orally.
It can be an oral temperature?
Yeah. And it seems when your temperature is up or something, it tells you when you're ovulating.
So there's a spike in the ovulation mode.
And when you're ovulating, your body seems to accept a mess inside. and that mess would be my sperm. So I believe I'm right. Am I not, Robin?
But is that the only time?
No, that is not the only time, because even after the ovulation, there are a period of days that you can do it.
Well, you're very smart.
Oh, I know about all this stuff. I told you I'm smart. Nobody believes it. You're the only one who knows. Yeah, I know about this. And if you want, leave your hiney in the air after sex.
How many days after?
You can, I don't know that it's 6. I'll tell you the truth. I don't know. It's a couple of days. I know that. I don't know the exact number of days. But it could be as many as 8 days.
Read this.
No, I'm telling you. Where are you even getting this from?
Researchers are now saying, because people used to think you do it before.
No.
The sperm are hanging around in there.
No. Now, there's theories.
You miss the ovulation.
There are theories that one doesn't really know when their ovulation is, this and that and the other thing, and if you keep just doing it. But the problem is your sperm will be reduced, the amount of sperm, so you want to nail it at the time of ovulation or soon after.
Oh, that's not true. Don't have to conserve your sperm.
Robin? Myth or no myth, I'm telling you what I do.
What you do.
That's what I do.
And you're Mr. Sure Shot.
Yeah.
Researchers say there are 6 days during every menstrual cycle when a woman can get pregnant. The problem is figuring out when those fertile days are. So it's 6 whole days.
Yes. Yeah. Believe me, teenagers in the back of a car do it.
What is wrong with those people who can't get pregnant? You got 6 days.
Well, they have a problem. Ask Maury Povich.
A new study finds that conception is possible if a woman has intercourse on the 5 days before ovulation, as well as on the day that her ovaries release a new egg. So you're wrong. It's not after. It's before.
Well, you can do it anytime. Look, what do you want from me?
Say sex before that probably won't result in a pregnancy, and intercourse a day afterward won't either.
Intercourse. That's good. Intercourse.
You like that one?
Yeah, intercourse.
More sex means more chances of getting pregnant, not less. So you shouldn't conserve your sperm. You should just be in there.
Right. You know what? If you're not in the game, you can't win.
That's right.
Right.
Couples can track ovulation over several months to help estimate when it will occur. That way, they can guess when their fertile 6 days will start.
Let me tell you, it ain't hard to do. You see some of these people in the ghetto, they have 6, 7 kids. Don't get, you know what it is?
I don't think they're guessing at all.
That's right. A lot of people just get uptight. Just do it, and you're bound to hit the lottery.
Well, you did all that temperature stuff.
Yes. Well, I was going for a son at one point, as you know. While I'm happy to have 3 daughters, I would have liked to have experienced a son. My wife couldn't give me one, so she read some books and douched, literally douched, to get us a son. She douched with, and I'll give you a secret. This is a lot of women want to know this. They want to have sons. It didn't work for me, but maybe it will for you. First of all, I had to keep my testicles in loose-fitting clothes because that way more sperm would accumulate, especially the males, the one that gets the male thing going.
Yeah, those weak ones.
The weak ones actually die off.
No, but the weaker ones are
male.
And the slower ones are the male
right.
ones.
So I would wear loose sack-like underpants or boxer shorts, which I don't prefer. I don't like that because I'm so small. My weenie would hit my fly, the metallic part of the fly, and irritate it. But I do not like wearing boxers for that reason. But I would do it because I wanted to try and have a son, and then my wife would douche with before, after, everything.
No, you got to do it before.
Before she would douche.
Change the pH.
Change the pH. That's right. Alkaline content of the uterus and eggs. And
well, you gotta.
It would kill the females and make way for the men that were coming down the pike.
Still, a girl got through.
Girl got through. I believe.
Do you notice what is happening? All the stuff you need to do, you're not capable of doing.
Yeah. I deposited it into a Pepsi bottle, hung my wife upside down, and used the Pepsi bottle like a can of oil. Oh, dear. But it didn't work. Some plan.
Oh, well.
She washed my... But the stern sperm are poor swimmers. I'm barely a man.
You're lucky. You're lucky to have anything at all.
So I never had Howard Jr., as he would have been named. That's true. Howard Jr.
You would have never named a child Howard Jr.
Oh, yes. Howard Jr. Well, first I would have looked at the son, and if he looked halfway normal, I would have named Howard Jr. If he looked like he was going to be a real problem,
give him anybody else.
I would have given him Fred's name. If my son looked like he wouldn't videotape, I would have named him Fred.
Okay, let's move on here.
All right.
About 2/3 of parents spank their children. 85% scream and use timeout. 20% say they hit their kids on the bottom with a belt or brush, and 1 out of 20 admit striking their child elsewhere on the body with a hard object.
Thank you. I have never spanked my children.
Now, don't sit there all righteous.
Let me say something. I have never spanked my children, although they are in rehab. No, my children have never been spanked.
I'm saying that you shouldn't be so righteous because you didn't start out with that attitude.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
Never would spank a child.
I remember having this conversation with you where you said, oh, yes, this is even before you became a father. Yes, I would spank my kids.
I was saying that for the radio. I would never spank a kid. It's humiliating, and it gives them poor self-esteem. Now, what I do is I have used the timeout room once or twice where I say to the kids...
But do you yell and scream?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes. No, I do not yell and scream. You're wrong. I have never yelled and screamed.
I never said... What are you saying? I'm wrong.
You're wrong to laugh. I have never yelled or screamed at my kids. My wife does the yelling and screaming. I walk in like a prince. What is it, Baba Booey?
Well, I don't know if it's too late to have her on, but I did track LaToya Jackson down. She's in Germany.
It's never too late.
And I got her on.
Never, absolutely. Well, I guess she won't be running to the hospital.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Hey, LaToya.
Howard.
Hey, baby.
How are you?
Just hearing your voice.
This is proof that they're not the same people.
Right.
Why? Why's that?
Because LaToya's in Germany and her brother's in the hospital. You know your brother's in the hospital?
Yes, I do. Of course I do, yeah.
Because it would have been a good photo op for you to run into the hospital.
Yeah, Janet got in the paper today.
And Janet's all over everything because she's running over to see Michael.
Yeah, she's right there with him.
Yeah, you're always the outcast. You're poor LaToya.
What?
They always make you to be the outcast, but you can't be there. You're in Germany.
But she lives in New York.
Be there. What did they say?
No, I'm just saying you couldn't be there.
No, it's absolutely impossible. However, I did call last night. I was up at, what time was it? It was, I think I heard it at maybe 3 in the morning.
And you called Michael's hospital room?
No, actually what I did was I called my mother.
Right.
And she said that she called. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him. He's just low in blood pressure, just like I have. I have low blood as well.
Is Jack talking in the background and coaching you?
Absolutely. You're swallowed his bandage. He said he swallowed his bandage.
Jack is very sweet.
No, I called my mother last night at.
And she's talking to you?
Oh, yeah, we've been talking for quite a while now. Actually, after I left your show.
Really?
Because I saw my brother the day before.
Michael?
No, Tito.
Tito?
With his sons.
Oh.
And we were all together.
Oh, good.
The day before I came to do your show.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I speak to my family all the time. The only person I never had really spoken to was my mother, actually. And then I had been speaking to her 2 weeks prior to your show.
Oh, so nobody's mad at you anymore?
No one's ever been except for my mom.
Right. And what about them trying to kidnap you? Are they still trying to do that?
She says no.
Good.
So I certainly hope that she's telling the truth, but you have to always be on guard.
Yeah, I think at this point they should just leave you alone.
Yeah, you've been under Jack's influence long enough now.
Yeah.
They don't want you back.
And how's the pregnancy?
Well, that's the whole thing. She says, please come home.
And do you have good news for me?
What kind of news do you want?
Am I going to be a uncle?
First of all, congratulations on your book. You're doing extremely well, which you already know.
By the way, the picture of you in the book is very sexy.
Yes, thanks, Howard. You put me on the cover.
That's right.
However, no, that's very kind of you to say.
And do we have any good news? Am I going to be an uncle?
Well, maybe we should go over the thing again.
No, unfortunately.
Jack still can't get it together.
Well, Howard, come on. The guy's 60 years old. His sperm's never flow.
Are you still trying, or you gave up?
You know what? We tried once more, and that was it.
And it's over.
You're not doing it enough. I just did a whole story about how you have to do it a lot.
Are you doing it?
I'm going to do it a lot.
I'm not going to do it. Hey, listen, she'll only go so far. Listen, it says...
No, but as far as the guy that you're speaking about, no, he's fine. He's just, I think it's more or less pressure.
Yes.
You know, this is supposed to be Friday. He's supposed to be taping this, and what we hear on the news here is that more than his illness, they talk about how many watchers they're going to be, the viewers, they're going to be 200 and something million. And I'm going, what about his illness? How do they know the viewers yet? It hasn't been viewed yet.
That's right. That's very true.
It sounds like publicity to me more than anything else.
Oh, you agree that this could be just a publicity stunt?
Yes.
Oh, is that what you guys have been saying?
I said it.
Howard said that.
I said that.
Well, I don't want to really say what I say, but I know my family inside it out, and I know the little stunts that are pulled.
So you think they were smart enough to actually stage this?
Smart enough?
You know what I mean.
That's this far. I mean, him and Madonna know. You know?
Wait a second. That's an awfully savvy move to be that calculated.
I mean, to stage a collapse and all that. I mean, he's really in the hospital.
Yeah.
Let's say something. It's not the... Well, he has his own private doctor, doesn't he?
Well, yeah.
So his doctor
but the emergency people had to look at it.
He tells the doctor whatever he wants the doctor to say, and the doctor says it.
I think LaToya's right on the money. Hey, by the way, LaToya, these two EMS...
But you know what? But you have to remember... He has low blood. I have low blood, too. The doctors always tell me that I have the lowest blood they've ever seen.
You could be...
It's very low. So, you know, I can pull that whole thing and hold my breath for 10 seconds and fall out.
Right. You could stage your own... You can stage your own
but you're
fainting
Michael
spell.
Jackson, and you don't want people messing with your makeup and all that stuff.
Hey, LaToya.
No, but he has his own doctor, so no one else is going to bother him.
LaToya. Is Jack doing a Michael impression? Let me hear his Michael impression.
He wants to hear your Michael Jackson impression. I'm sick. Take me to a Jewish hospital now.
Thank you, Jack.
That's okay, Howard. Here, I agree with that.
All right, okay. LaToya.
Jay is sick. My manager is sick.
He's a sick man. That's your husband.
Well, yeah, but he's, you know.
LaToya, first of all, in the newspaper today, they backed up everything I said in my book. The EMS workers said they couldn't even check his face because he had thick pancake-like makeup that was dripping and melting.
Ah.
They backed me up.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm saying a guy who has that.
I don't say much. You know, I listen to you talk on the show, and I tell you, you're absolutely brilliant. You really are. And I tell Jay when I leave, I go, I don't know where Howard gets his information from. I said, but he's right on the money every time he talks, but I don't tell him.
I know. Well, you did tell me. You gave me a clue because when I talked about the tape on the nose, you even said very few... Howard.
Keep it to yourself.
All right.
But let me say that a guy who's that concerned about looks and, you know, all that stuff doesn't collapse and have EMS workers checking him out.
Yeah, but you got to admit it got him in the front page of the paper.
That's right. And also, Rob, you have to admit that his own private doctor saw him. Believe you me, you're only hearing certain parts. No one was around but only his people.
Okay.
He went in an ambulance to the hospital.
I know. I'm part of the family. I've been there.
What are you wearing?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's so late here. I'm ready to go out.
What are you wearing?
A skirt. What else?
A skirt?
Yes.
Bra?
Howard, come on.
Are you wearing a bra?
You always pull this job. Do it with your other girls. Don't do this with me.
Are you wearing a bra?
You know, I do have brains, you know.
I know you do, but I want to know if you're wearing a bra. Is Jack wearing a bra?
Yes, he is, actually.
All right, LaToya, I just wanted to check in with you and see if you knew anything about it.
I did. I called home, and my mother said the doctor told her that there was no reason for her to fly to New York. And
right.
You know what's so weird? The weirdest thing is that I even forgot the guy was married.
Right. Well, meanwhile, his wife was nowhere to be found.
No.
In fact, they say that she is concerned about Michael's health because she actually bothered to watch half of the news report.
I believe that.
By the way,
it's interesting that she hasn't rushed to his side.
It is interesting that she hasn't rushed to his side, isn't it, LaToya?
Well, let's tell you, you know what? We don't have to say anything, do we?
Well, sure we do. It's a radio show.
No, action speaks for itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. And as a matter of fact, LaToya.
I hate talking to you for so far away.
Yeah, why don't you just come in when you... What are you doing in... where are you, Italy?
Germany.
Germany.
I'm in Germany at the moment, and I'm...
What are you doing there?
I'm visiting children that has cancer and who's been abused and things of that nature.
Aren't there enough children who have cancer here in this country?
I do it there as well.
Oh, you do?
Yes, but the thing is that when I do it there, like I'm doing it here, I'd never want press on it because people will say, oh, she's just doing it for publicity. Because they like to make me the bad person, you know?
Right.
So I do it privately.
I see.
And people don't know that side of me because I like that side. But what I do like is being truthful. And when you're truthful, people don't like it. And when you pull stunts like this, people begin to learn about these things.
Well, I like your attitude.
Yeah.
I think you're terrific.
Thanks for straightening me out.
You know, and my family's going to get upset with me, but listen, the truth is the truth. Come on, let's be realistic.
You've always been very honest. Hey, what, you want to plug anything?
Of course not now, no.
Now's not the time.
Now is not the time.
Wait till Jack hears that. Jack always thinks it's the time.
Jack just fainted. Right into the hospital.
He's writing all these little things like, you have this going and this going and that going. I'm going, Jay, listen.
Oh, he's handing you pieces of paper?
Yeah, because I can care less about that. I can care less about, promoting things and of that nature right now. But that's very kind of you to ask.
All right.
Say.
Well, come in and see me.
They would love for me to promote that Jackson Family Secret line, of course, but...
What is that number again?
I really...
900 Jackson Family Secret.
He said 900 Jackson Family Secret, but that's not it.
All right. Well, you get the number, and come in and see me when you get back.
You have the number, Howard, but that's right. You toss those things away after.
Yeah, I don't sit and save all that stuff. All right.
Okay, listen, take care. Say hello to Robin.
I will.
Robin, I'm sure she can hear me.
I can hear you.
And Gary and the gang. I miss you guys. I love you, and I hope to hear you soon.
All right, Latoya, thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
By the way,
Ciao.
Did you say ciao?
Yes.
I like chow.
What is it, time for dinner?
Chow time, yeah. We've been on the air so long we missed dinner time.
Oh, dear. I have to close out this newscast.
Let's go.
Anyway, I was talking about the number of people who hit their children. Seems that a lot of you out there do. And noted child expert Lawrence Balter says parents should realize that physical punishment and, to some extent, even yelling and timeouts is rarely effective in changing a child's behavior and can be damaging.
Worked with me and my dad. He yelled at me so much it changed my behavior.
Well, it's damaged you, though.
It sure has. Take a look at me.
That would be my take on it.
You know who hits his kids? Gary, when they goof on his teeth.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
He only has one child.
Come here, Jackson.
Child's bigger than he is at this point.
Come here, Jackson. Did you make fun of my teeth? You leered at me. Jackie's father threw urine at him.
Oh, stop.
It's true.
Lab reports now show that the hypodermic needle used to jab a 6-year-old girl on the subway was a clean needle, thank goodness.
See?
So there is good news for that family. Little Colette Lopez, who's been tested for AIDS, can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hi, baby. Anything else, Robin?
One more story I think I'll do for you.
Good.
Well, maybe two.
Come on. Whatever you decide, let's do it.
A man was convicted of involuntary manslaughter in Toledo, Ohio, for stuffing a Nerf ball down a man's throat to keep him quiet while being fondled.
Really?
Yeah.
And the guy died?
The guy died from choking on the Nerf ball.
Wow.
So now Danny Deersman faces up to 10 years in prison for suffocating Tony Wetzel.
Wetzel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Deersman, who is 54, confessed in July to killing Wetzel and drew a map that led police to the body. He testified that he never meant to hurt Wetzel and tried to resuscitate him.
You know,
I guess he lured Wetzel into his mobile home because Wetzel was drunk and then tried to take advantage of him. Wetzel fell asleep but woke up after Deersman began fondling him.
Wow. That'll wake you up.
So I guess he was so into it, he did not want to stop. And he decided to use the Nerf ball to keep Wetzel quiet. It just didn't work out very well.
Awful.
So that's what's happening, folks.
Thank you, Robin. And Robin, by the way, is in Playboy this month. She is nude for 16 pages.
Yeah.
With her legs spread so all can be seen.
Magazine's not big enough.
For all to behold. With a Nerf ball in her mouth. So actually, Robin answers 20 questions, and it's quite illuminating. Also, I'll be in Philadelphia Saturday promoting my new book, Miss America. Believe it or not, it's still a new book. It's only been on sale for a couple of weeks.
Yes, true.
And
less than a month, actually.
Less than a month.
Maybe we're getting around to about a month now.
That's right, Robin. Miss America. Just reviewed by People Magazine.
Very well reviewed.
Best review I've ever read in People Magazine, quite frankly. If I may be so bold. And you got to admit, that was some review.
That was an incredible review. There was one line in there that was absolutely incredible.
Comic genius.
Is that what it said?
It's kind of memorized, and I have no memory. It's here somewhere, but I think I threw it out.
Lost it again.
Jackie Joke Man Martling Robin, get his joke-filled 90-minute video, Who Farted, I Smelt It, only $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Yuletide special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING, and tomorrow night at the Comedy Loft in the Orangeburg Holiday Inn with Jake Thomas on keyboards. For information and Jokeland's internet address, call 516-922-WINE. This Saturday, Fred's band, King and Norris, comes to Jay Mallory's in Gloucester, New Jersey. And don't miss Stuttering John appearing in Tony and Tina's wedding every Wednesday and Thursday night. For more information and to get a signed copy of John's CD, call 201-942-OUCH. And don't miss Dee Snider's SMFs playing Twisted Sister songs on Saturday, December 9th at Mother's in Wayne, New Jersey.
All right.
Finally, this quick message. If you're planning a wedding or party and you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineers, Rocket Entertainment, 718-BAG-5040. See you in Philadelphia on Saturday at 10 a.m. at
Tower Books.
Tower Books on
South Street.
Very good, Baba Booey.
You're leaving, right? Because Danny, our intern, finally just got back.
Tomorrow we'll talk.
Yeah, he's not here tomorrow.
Well, too bad.
I understand.
If you snooze, you lose. I got to go home.
I got you.
All right, Robin, I'll see you tomorrow.